Are you ready for this? We have a blizzard warning, and this snow is heart attack snow. I just finished shoveling, and I'll tell you what, it's heavy, it's wet, and it's coming down hard in northeast South Dakota. Still some accumulating snow in the Southern Valley. Heavy rain continues in southern Minnesota. Your update begins right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, thank you to fine sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. Here is the blizzard warning. Northeast South Dakota, it's been issued out there where you see the pink counties. This includes Aberdeen. It includes the Britton, South Dakota area, as well as Sisseton, all the way out into, well, look at this, Big Stone County and Traverse County also included in that blizzard warning that is in effect. So the pink area blizzard warning. There's also a blizzard warning, as Hutch has been talking about, that south shore of Lake Superior out there as we look into the UP of Michigan, northern Wisconsin, the north shore of Lake Superior, all the way down toward the Twin Cities, a winter storm warning. Back to the radar. Let's go ahead and take a look at that for this afternoon update. Snow is ending in central North Dakota. Road conditions we'll get to in just 1 second. We'll show you and tell you what's going on out there. We have upwards of a 1-inch snow report in Grand Forks. Not as big of a deal up north. That was expected. The report here is showing in South Fargo 1.6 inches. Hutch measured 2.5 inches. It's sludgy out there. And boy, is it blowing at time to time as well. Now, we did get a report of 6.7 inches in southeast North Dakota here, and that prompted the winter storm warning for parts of southeast North Dakota that continues. Here's a 3-inch report from Wahpeton, Breckenridge. We got a 3-inch report in Lidgerwood, and we got a 4-inch report out here in the city of Foreman. Aberdeen, by the way, reporting 4.5 inches. Mobridge, 3 inches of snow, and Bismarck, 4.4. So that's what's going on with snowfall reports. Now let's take you to those road conditions. Here are the updates. Number one, blizzard warning conditions in northeast South Dakota. We're starting there. Here things are mighty tough, where we do have very tough travel conditions. Let's go ahead and zoom around on the map here and show you what we have. Now, we do have some areas of yellow here showing up. Now, no travel is advised in northeast South Dakota. This includes the I-29 corridor here outside of Sisseton. We'll show you what things are looking like there. Plows having a very difficult time keeping up. You can see that, well, basically the tracks are getting covered with piles of snow. I-29 at Sisseton, and that's a look at what it looks like there. Now, as we take a look elsewhere here, let's go down towards the, looks like down towards, let's go here, Big Coulee, it looks like, and it does show that at Summit, well, you can't see much from that view, can you? Now, let's take a look at this view. Not much there either. The camera is completely iced up, so we don't really know much about how much snow is out there other than horizontal snow causing terrible travel conditions. Wabash Lake, take a look at what's going on there. Wind and snow combining to create some tricky travel. Again, no travel advisory doesn't make it illegal to travel in these areas, but it's just an advisory to you that travel conditions are dangerous and they're not expected to improve in the short term here. And time is needed to make sure cars don't get stuck on roadways so that plows have a tough time getting through. Northeast South Dakota has some issues there with the travel conditions right now, and that's a quick look at what's going on out there in northeast parts of South Dakota. Let's see if I can get back and go to the map here. Now, as we take a look elsewhere, we do have some areas up here in north central parts of the state. Again, no travel advised in the yellow area showing up here. This is in and around the Mobridge zone and Mobridge area, and as we zoom in a little closer, we'll take you to a couple of shots of what's going on there. Definitely some thick, heavy snow. It's that heart attack snow, as I just mentioned. Now, North Dakota. Road reports and an update for you if you're planning on travel. Most of this area here is under travel advisories. A travel advisory means there's difficult travel conditions out there. We have enough snow and wind gusts that are hitting over 40 miles per hour, causing some tricky travel out there. Icy roads are taking hold as temperatures dive. No travel advisory in red here has been issued for parts of southeast North Dakota. That does include our neighbors down there in the Wahpeton area, Breckenridge, Minnesota, not in a no travel advisory, but you're right across the river. And as we look out down here, we're talking about Oaks, Ellendale, Lemoore County as well, Sargent and Ransom County for you folks in Lisbon and Gwinner, also in that, as is Hankinson. Here is a look at the roads here as we look into central parts of Richland County here by Morton at the Morton exit near Highway 13. Look at that. You can't see the road there for sure. Wind and snow combining to create winter storm conditions for sure. And again, taking a look at what's going on at this camera site here, it doesn't look like it's showing up at all. So we'll get rid of that one and look on over here. Let's go up into the north just a pinch here. Again, having problems loading the latest camera views here, maybe having to do with either Hutch's computer speed. There it is. So this is a look out in the Ellendale area. Ashley, we're seeing that some icy road conditions. Look off in the distance, almost no visibility out there beyond, say, about a quarter of a mile or so. So difficult visibility as you look into the FM area for your travel through town. At times, the wind picks up enough to reduce visibility even in town a little bit. So once you get out of town, particularly now east of the Red River, things are going to deteriorate. And speaking of that, let's check out Minnesota real quick in this comprehensive update of road conditions. Here we go. We got the conditions showing up here on the map. Let me go ahead and move this over so we can see better here. Let me just move that over here, move this here, and minimize this. Now, we'll move this over so you can see over my shoulder that the area focus here where the blizzard warning is into Big Stone County and Traverse County. Let's get on down in that Wheaton area here as we go out toward the area. Yep, definitely very, very thick, wet, slushy, heavy snow, sludge, crud on area roads. Now, as we zoom up to the north near Tenney, look at that road surface out there. Just pretty sloppy. It looks like there's been a truck coming through with some treatment on the road as well as scraping things off, but it's been difficult to keep up with. By the way, the pink road conditions indicating that the roads are completely covered with snow out in that area. We are looking at Interstate 94 near Fergus Falls. If you look at 210 between Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and the Fergus area here, we're seeing that road is also completely covered. Here's I-94 as you look outside of Fergus Falls there. So the snow conditions there are taking hold. Hutch said somewhere about Rothsay things would get pretty bad. And yeah, we do have Interstate 94 up in that zone that are looking pretty rough and tumble as well. As you go up on Highway 10, Lake Park, let's take a look at what the road conditions look like there. It is certainly passable. The closer you get to Fargo, though, things will be deteriorating a little bit. As we look up into the Monoman area, here's a look at the road conditions there. No fun, but certainly not nearly as much snow or as heavy of snowfall at the present time in those areas. Thief River and the Northern Valley showing covered roads, but likely covered not completely with snow, but areas of patchy ice as well. So slow it down, give yourself extra time to drive. What's going on out toward the Twin Cities? Let's take a look at the radar right now, and then we'll show you. A lot of folks were asking about travel to and fro the Twin Cities. Now, it's rain mainly in those areas. As you take a look at the green and reds down here, heavy rain south of the Twin Cities as we look down into those areas. So the snow, Alexandria, but once you get through Alexandria towards Melrose, it's not snow yet, but it is on its way as we go into your afternoon. That's a quick look. I'll have an update on the forecast coming up, but I am meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Remember to head over to hutchesweather.com for the latest in your weather information anytime, anywhere. Upload your photos, as many of you are doing right now. Thank you so much, and I'll check back here in just a little bit.
This Thanksgiving, if the family starts arguing about who ruined the stuffing, just quietly grab the remote, turn on Hutch's Weather, and say, "Shh, I need to hear this part." I'll give you 90 seconds of peace. Maybe more if there's a storm. From all of us at Hutch's Weather, happy Thanksgiving and good luck around that table.